Distinguishing the concept of a round table. The round table is a version of your A team, which is a group of people that love you, that are there to support you with their love and a loving mirror. A round table is the same version but on the inside, where you create different versions of aspects of things like archetypes that have influenced your life, for example. The Divine Mother has been a huge archetype that's informed my life, motherhood itself. I think parenting, motherhood, fatherhood is inherently a spiritual process, and it was the thing that made me grow up the fastest. And so the Divine Mother is definitely in my round table, as well as Jesus, or the concept of love. What would love say? The round table is the perfect place to consult especially when you're triggered into a wound or a complex, so that you may be able to look at a particular problem or trigger from different aspects and different angles that you may not necessarily be able to if you don't have that inner resource. Can also be, you can also look for influences by looking at the stories that rung true and important to you in your upbringing. For example, as a child, I was totally intrigued by the Old Testament story of Joseph and the coat with many colors, and the way he interpreted his dreams. And I've had many a dream that helped me understand a particular situation. So maybe your dream self could be someone at your round table. Or this year I've had so many people that love me and that I loved pass on, like my father, who was a huge source of conflict in the beginning of my life and turned out to be one of the most profound connections that I've had, as well as my good friend Lorraine, who was a mentor, very savvy businesswoman who passed on a few days ago, or even my dog Lulu, who passed a few weeks ago, who I called Lulu my guru, because she made me do things that were good for me, like take long walks. And my dear young friend Holden, who was wise beyond his years and lived a short life from his heart and had such an impact on so many people at such a young age. So that is the concept of the round table, an inner resource to solve problems and look at your problems from different angles.